Should you take back a cheating girlfriend? Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, and press the notifications button at the end. Okay, today we're going to be talking about, should you take back a cheating girlfriend? Now, a lot of you guys out there, judging by my emails, have taken back a girl that has cheated on you. And I know a lot of people that watch my videos have probably been cheated on. But the first thing I'm going to tell you, if you've ever been cheated on, the answer is no. You should never take back someone that has cheated on you. But there's going to be thoughts that run through your head that's going to try to convince you that maybe you should. And most of these thoughts are based on your emotions because of the dopamine releases you're getting from your partner. When it comes to a breakup and it comes to cheating and you know it's been wrong and you want to leave, your biggest fear is starting all over again. That's what everyone's biggest fear is actually starting all over, finding someone else to date and going through the dating process. That's the part that people fear the most. But today, we're gonna go over those little questions that run through your head after your partner has cheated that you think about before you forgive them. First, you're gonna question yourself if the person told you immediately or if you had to find out later. See, a lot of people do that. It's a mind trickery when it comes to that. You'll feel like if the person told you that they cheated on you, they really care. But what they're doing is they just feel guilty for what they're doing. But the cheating was a true emotion that they felt at that moment. So what you say is, all right, they don't care about me if they cheated on me and then they just never told me. But they have to care about me if they cheated and told me immediately because they be feeling remorse. That's what starts convincing you that maybe you should take them back. The answer is no. Don't let these thoughts run through your head. It doesn't matter if you had to find out down the road or if you had to find out immediately. It's still the same reaction. They did not care about you. When people don't want to be with someone, but they're stuck in a relationship, they're using them and they need someone else for stimulation. In other words, she cheated because you're not giving her any stimulation whatsoever. It's best to move on. Don't question yourself about if she told you immediately or if you had to wait. Next, you ask yourself, was it premeditated? In other words, how long has her and this other guy have actually known each other? Did they plan it out? Am I the last one to find out? Did her friends know? Do my friends know? See, you'll tell yourself, all right, maybe me and her got in an argument and maybe it was a spur of the moment thing. She doesn't care about him. It was only a fling. She really cares about me. Or you're gonna say, all right, maybe her and this guy have been dating on the side. So it's like, oh, she really doesn't care about me because she's been having her cake and eat it too. She's been having a full-blown relationship with another guy. That's the thing that you're gonna try to psych yourself with. If it's not a premeditated thing, then you're gonna think it's a spur of the moment thing and her emotions got caught up and maybe she didn't mean it. But if it's a premeditated thing, then you're gonna think, all right, maybe this is the new guy that she's gonna be dating. Either way, you can't allow that thought to go to your brain. You gotta always go to the initial reaction, which was she cheated. The answer is no, don't take her back. So when you start questioning yourself about premeditated thoughts, the answer is no. Next, you question yourself if her friends knew about it. Now, if her friends knew about it, now you're thinking embarrassment, how many other people knew about it. Or maybe she didn't tell her friends. So if her friends did not know about it, it makes her look more sneakier. So in other words, now you and her friends maybe become friends and her friends don't look as shady and she looks worse of a person. Or if she did tell her friends, now you feel more embarrassed because you think more people knew about it and you were the last one to actually get the joke. Now this one is a conflicting mood. This one is a conflicting emotion. And the reason why it's a conflicting emotion is because you don't know who to be mad at. You don't know if you should just be mad at her or you should be mad at everybody around you. These are your emotions that are getting discombobulated. That's all that is. You're angry and you're looking to lash out on everybody, so everybody around you looks like the enemy. What you have to do in this situation, you got to stop thinking about who all knows. And you got to start going back to the initial reaction. She did cheat, which shows that the interest level to you was very low. Next, did she blame it on you? Now, this is one thing that narcissist women are going to do. Narcissist women are going to convince you that you're the reason why she had to go talk to another guy. You're the reason why she had to cheat. You don't pay no attention to her anymore. You made her jealous. You don't make her feel a certain way. Meanwhile, you know that you've been trying your hardest to make her happy, but for some reason, it seems like everything that you do is not making her happy. So when she cheats and you catch her cheating or you catch phone numbers, she turns the situation around. And she come towards you and says, well, you haven't been doing this. You haven't been doing that. You haven't been acting like this. So I felt like you didn't care about me. All that is BS. You can't allow these things to happen because you have to understand a lot of Chads and Tyrones, which I am going to make a video about, a lot of Chads and Tyrones are okay being a side guy. So they actually hold relationships with women. So if women get caught, it's easier for her to leave that Chad and Tyrone alone for a couple of weeks so she could go back and keep milking you and play little good girl to suck you back into her web again. So when she tries to turn the story back around on you, you look at it like, all right, all relationships go through things. We just need to work this out. Why? Because you're still fear of losing her. The dopamine, you can't give up that dopamine. So when she turns it on you, that's actually what you want to hear because it starts giving you some confidence that you and her are going to stay together, but you're just going to have to work it out. All right, this is a psychological defect. When she turns it on to you, that's her narcissism. All right. Chances are, if she's cheating, you're already used to her doing things like this for other situations. The best thing for you to do is this is going to show a history of events with her whenever she switches it on you. Think about everything else that she made you feel like the aggressor is, and when she was the aggressor and then she played victim. That's all she's doing. Do not let her play victim because she has control over you. You're either giving her money, you're either buying her whatever she wants, you're either conforming to whatever she wants out of you. So she changes and makes you the victim so it doesn't make you look like the aggressor, so it doesn't make her look as bad. Don't fall for it because this is something that a lot of beta male traits fall for in fear of losing the woman. Next, you try to determine if she only did it one time or if she did it more than one time. So that's how you would say it. Oh, you messed with me a whole bunch of times. You really don't care. But if it's just a one-time thing or she tells you it was just a one-time thing, you feel better about that because you think it's a phase that she went through and that she's going to get over with. All right, this is an emotional defect that a lot of guys have. And a lot of these guys that have that, you come up with that conclusion because the girl you're with is broken when you met her. See, when you meet a woman with issues and she starts lashing out and doing things in the relationship, cheated sporadically, don't want to pick up her phone, you always listen to all those stories that she told you about her childhood. You start listening to all her previous relationships. So when she lash out, it's easier for her to make you seem like you're the aggressor, which means that now when it comes to the one-time thing, you're thinking about all the previous stuff that she's made you feel like the aggressor about. So now the one-time thing is like, all right, it's a one-time thing. She's messed up. The last guy did this. The guy did that before her. So I'm still working on trying to fix her. Listen, if she cheats once and get away with it, chances are she's already been cheating and you just caught that one time, When she tells you it's just a one-time thing, it's just there to keep you. You have to realize, alpha women are just like alpha men. They're constantly seeking stimulation. There's never just a one-time thing. It's just the one time that she got caught. Next is how she apologizes. All right, you can't fall for this trick. This is the oldest trick in the book. The mind of a person is programmed to believe the more sincere, the harder a person kicks, screams, and yells about the truth, you're supposed to believe them. So when it comes to her talking and trying to get you to believe her, she overly apologizes. She does too much. And the more she starts saying, I need you, and no, and please forgive me, the longer she does that and keeps staying consistent and persistent at it, that's when you're like, man, she really cares about me because she's trying hard. It goes back. You got something that she wants that doesn't require stimulation. Other men are just for stimulation. You must not take her back. And these are the games and the questions that are going to run through your head that you need to start thinking about before you start trying to forgive her. This is Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista.